At the Summer Percussion Institute, we call it SPIN. Students will be basically put through the crash course of what it means to be a percussionist in our modern musical world.
It was something that I'd thought about for a long time. And I was like, we need something like that here. And suddenly we had the entire Calgary Philharmonic percussion section on board to be teaching.
A typical percussionist will not just have one triangle, we'll have a whole bag full of triangles. We just love to explore the subtleties of these things.
At SPIN, we're trying to give young, aspiring percussionists the experience of an amazing exploration of all these different concepts, whether it's orchestral section playing, percussion ensemble, specific techniques on the different instruments.
I think the students will see this team in action. They'll see people respecting one another, clear expectations, they'll see clear communication with the team. And it's stuff that we don't have to explain explicitly, they'll absorb it just by observing the team function.
In the past, we've had students who've never played percussion, and it was their first time doing so. And if you're a percussionist, even better. But still, if you haven't played percussion, come try it out, see if it's for you, and maybe we'll just convince you to jump ship.
SPIN is such a fun time because you're getting to learn from people who aren't just amazing percussionists, but they're also just really kind people. So learning from them is not at all scary, and it's so much fun, and you get to play so much cool music and meet other cool youth percussionists, and it's just a great time, so you should come.
Percussion is such a double-edged sword in that on one side it's amazing because there's so many instruments and things you are responsible to know and be able to play. And at the same time, there's so many things that you have to be responsible to know and play.
They'll get a chance to try snare drums, 5-octave marimba, some of the best like Walter Light timpani, a great selection of crash cymbals and triangles and high-end tambourines.
I just want to show like the full breadth of what it means to be a percussionist, because it can be so many things. Half of our job is logistics. Being able to think consciously and clearly about that is important, and that's something that we kind of address.
The faculty work collaboratively week in, week out, all the time, and we're trying to bring that collaborative spirit to the Summer Percussion Institute.
It's important for professional percussionists to also teach because we grow as musicians ourselves, and we have to think about how we want to impart a technique or an approach or strategy. We learn ourselves. We grow as musicians.
As we're seeing each other speak about the different instrument techniques or concepts, it's actually all unified to a couple main ideas. And we want to be able to form connections for students to see these things and learn how to think for themselves in a discovery sort of state where perhaps their timpani playing is informing their snare drum or vice versa. And how is that influencing their drum set playing? So over the course of the 5 days, we'll have different things that students can experience. We'll have some specifically geared workshops towards technique on different instruments like snare drum, mallets, timpani. And we'll also be doing some exploration of music from different parts of the world. And specifically, we have a wonderful faculty member, Malcolm Lim, who's an immense expert with Brazilian ensemble music, so we're trying to incorporate these things. My name is Sies. I'm the newly appointed principal percussionist of the Calgary Philharmonic Orchestra, and I am so lucky to be a faculty member at the Mount Royal University Summer Percussion Institute.
We would be so excited to have you at the Mount Royal Summer Percussion Institute. Come take a spin with us this summer. We can't wait to see you.